Alright, I'm back. Let's do some of these arena missions. G3 Wu Huahai. Gun 3 of the Red Guns, Balaam Group's AC squad. A born con artist, no scheme was too underhanded for Wu Huahai during his days as a criminal mastermind, and exploitation of others was a byword for opportunity. However, his illicit feng shui pharmacy operation was a fatal overstep, imperiling the health of Balaam's economic sphere and leading to widespread disease. It was Nile, now the deputy of commander of the Red Guns, who ultimately shut Wu Huahai down. What? So he ran some sort of pharmacy that made somebody in Balaam sick? Or people in Balaam sick, and then he got obliterated because of that? Okay. Good to know.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 22. Entering rank D. Subject AC, Li Long. Call sign, Gun 3, Wu Huahai.
Huahai. So this does give us some measure of idea how far away we are from like the end of the game, considering we're on like rank D at the moment. Oh, that stuns people around him? Can I do that too? Does mine do that too? Like if I do that? Okay, no, I don't think it affects him at that range. Or no, I don't think I have the modification for it actually. I think that's the issue. Alright, good. Now I can do this. There we go. That's the point of my setup. I stun him and then I obliterate him.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation.
Very effective.
Well done.
Cool. I do like that I get money from this as well. It's very helpful. Okay, so the next one. Ring Freddy. A warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front. Paramour and personal ascendant to Domayan. Freddy maintains an aloof distance from his fellow comrades. An admirer of the inner world of Domayan's mind, he entered the battlefield so that the father of the Liberation Front would never need to be alone. Right. We've heard like a little bit about like Domayan before, but not a lot. So this person is their attendant. Okay, let's go.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 21. Rank D. Subject AC, Candle Ring. Call sign, Ring Freddy. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, here we go. Ow. Is it mobile enough to dodge this? It actually isn't. Okay, that's gonna be great then. Ow. Alright, it was able to dodge that though.
AP at 30%.
There we go. Go. No shielding. Okay, we are gonna die here, but there we go. But he's stunned, so that means we win.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
A little close there. But so far, we're still doing fine. None of these arena matches has really stopped us. Hawkins. 5th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Like Swinburne, Hawkins is a member of Generation 7 and has lost a great many colleagues and subordinates to the progress of science in revolutionizing the surgery. However, he has reached a certain peace with their sacrifices, knowing that his generation of surgery is far safer than those of the past, free from the loss of humanity inflicted on the coral technology generations or the grisly accidents of the interim generations. Again, I wonder if those generations are explored in previous games of this series. I'm curious about that. Still, I don't think it's necessary to know that context for this game's story, but it would probably help.
Subject AC. Reconfig. Call sign.
Look at that icon. Multiple arms, extra lungs, an extra leg. What kind of icon is that?
Main system activating combat
Or the
mode.
logo. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, I gotta... Oh, he's trying to melee? I can do that too, sir. Except I also missed. I want him to stay closer, but staying out of melee range. Let's try missiles again. We hit. That's big.
AP at 50%.
Alright. I should missile him here now. Nope.
AP at 30%.
Maybe I should do those separately. There we go. That works. Yeah, his stance gets broken sometimes here. Ooh, did I win or did he? I think he won. Was it a tie?
Target destroyed.
Does that count?
Loading evaluation. Well done.
Okay, I guess that counts as well done, I guess. Yeah, so it seems like he would get like staggered a bit there, and it would be possible to hit him with my main stuff. Okay, when it says ×9 there, it's not that we got 9 chips. It's that we're at 9 total. I think I made a mistake last time thinking that I got like 5 chips from one of these, but that was not the case. Iguazu. Gun 5 of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. A backstreet gambler, Iguazu bet big and lost, and he was forced to undergo experimental 4th generation augmentation surgery to pay back his debtors. In his new life, he quickly began to quarrel with Volta, his oftentimes partner in crime. Iguazu's recalcitrant nature was such that one day he even picked a fight with a hero of Jupiter, who retaliated with such fury that Iguazu never quite looked the same afterward. Who is the hero of Jupiter? No idea, but this guy couldn't beat him, so it probably won't be too bad.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 19. Rank D. Subject AC. Headbringer. Call sign. Gun 5. Iguazu. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I feel like maybe I shouldn't be firing both of those at once. Ugh, I hate that the double hit can miss like that. Nice. We're hitting him. Nice. What? How can he still move when they're stunned? Like, I don't agree with that.
30%.
I don't agree with the idea that they can move when they're stunned. I feel like they shouldn't be able to. Come on, melee. Nope, I'm destroyed. That's unfortunate. I think I need to use my melee more. I think that's what I need to do. I'm trying to hold it until they're stunned, but once they're stunned, I don't necessarily get a chance to even go over there and hit them because they don't actually get stunned very long.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay, I'll try this again. Let's just melee immediately. Good. And then melee. Melee again. Good. Maybe I should not fire those at all, because it seems like it just triggers them to dodge out of the stun.
30%.
Maybe I really should just melee and that's it. I really hope that there is a right-hand melee weapon though at some point, so I can just fully spec into just being a melee character. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, that times 12 there was not us getting 12 from this mission. It's just how much we have in total now. Okay, last one. Rokumonsen, Shinobi. A wandering independent mercenary who shelters with the Rubicon Liberation Front. Well versed in long-lost classical theater, he has a particular interest in ninjas and kabuki, relics of the past that he learned about from the Japanese immigrant culture, which now heavily influences his eccentric style. Once, when Rokumonsen was on the brink of starvation, he was rescued by Ziyi, who offered him food and shelter, and ever since that day, he has been the sworn enemy of those who would do her and her comrades harm. Okay, so this is the protector of Ziyi. Are we going to run into these people in the main story?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 18, rank D.
Because some of these people I feel like we have not ran into in the main story.
Subject AC, Shinobi, call sign, Rokumonsen.
That's a melee weapon on the left hand. Is he using the same setup as me almost? He has a shotgun and a melee weapon as well.
Activating combat mode.
I have a feeling he's going to be really mobile too. He tried to kick me. Okay, he timed that shield really well, unfortunately. Oh, he's stuck against a wall. Good. He's stunned. Ow.
50%.
He lost all of his stagger.
At 30%.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I need to use a shotgun blast and then do the shoulder cannons after I stagger them.
This concludes D rank evaluation.
I think that might be necessary.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank D. We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Okay, but who created Allbind? Anyways, so left stick down during assault boost is boost kick. Okay, so that's how I do the kick. I just had to remind myself. Now I need to figure out what to do with these 15 coins. So let me think about that. So what I think I need the most is damage mitigation. So I'm gonna get this. And then the question is, do I get more melee damage? I think I do. And then I can get more damage mitigation. There we go. Alright, so that's, I think, what we're going to be doing with that. And now I think we just go straight into the next mission. Steal the survey data.
Got a job for you, 621. It's a request from one of the Balaam companies.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This job comes from our subsidiary, Dafeng. The operation will take place in the central ice fields, Yalmar Mine. We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey camp located there. After digging into the ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data. Whatever they found is sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence. Put simply, your job is to seize the data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
You know, after all of our successes, you'd think one of these two companies would just pay enough to hire us for an extended period of time so that they didn't have to worry about us going and obliterating them for the opposite side.
621, are you still hearing things? Tell me if it happens on the job. I'll make adjustments.
Adjustments, huh? Well, we didn't answer if we're hearing things or not,
Main
as far as I can tell.
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Extract the data from the birth survey drones, then get out.
Okay. Let's head out. This feels like a place that would do well with like a really long-range build. Unfortunately, I don't really have that. Can I blast that from here though? What if I tried? Like, how well does this work? Okay, no, that has a limit. I saw that there's people over to the right. Oh, I fell down.
Solo
Oops.
AC. Must be an independent merc.
Ah! Down we go.
Balaam's money, no doubt. Intercept!
You say that as if I didn't also take your money.
You see fit, but remember that the data is your priority.
Got it. So how unaware are they? Like, can I do this and jump behind him? And then melee them like that? Okay, they were aware. They realized the issue. Look at these helicopters, though. Oh. Yeah, I definitely don't have the right weapon for dealing with lots of small enemies. Alright, I should probably actually get moving. Wow. That's so sad. Can't even hit him. There we go. Good thing there's no time limit. Alright, let's actually head back up. I wish the melee was had a little bit less end lag. Oh, this one's big. And again. Yeah, that's the way. That is absolutely the way to do it. Okay, let's actually do our objective here. How about that? Oh, what is that? I don't know what those are, but I'll go melee them. Alright, drop. Drop. Nice. Shot him out of the sky. Yeah, the shotgun's very effective
Commence retrieval 621.
in the right situation. Observation data extracted from a survey drone contains records of a surface level coral surface level coral density at the central ice field. No major change in values compared to readings recorded in the Belius region, likely to be cinders from the fires of Ibis. Inert coral readings make up 80% of the total. Analysis underway of the remaining 20%. Okay. It's not telling me too much.
Still drift in Rubicon's atmosphere.
That's what we ran into before.
Like the
Yep.
one we passed through during our journey here.
I like the fact that we can float like that. But what's the significance of that? What's the significance of the coral fires? Why did they start?
That makes 2.
What is the coral actually doing to us as we pass through it? Alright. Most of these installations appear to have been built by the Planetary Closure Administration after the fires of Ibis. They must have been made redundant by the subsequent completion of the closure system. The closure system? That said, with a bit of elbow grease, we might be able to repurpose these old ruins.
Even the Rubiconians have forsaken this lifeless place. If the PCA has their eye on it, Coral must be involved.
Even the Rubiconians has forsaken. Aren't you a Rubiconian? I thought she described herself as a Rubiconian. What are Rubiconians? I'm confused. It's fine. All I need to know is do the mission I'm told and smash things. So it's fine. Let's obliterate these. There we go. Okay. All these annoying flies everywhere.
50%.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
That's 3.
Our video data of the ocean region has a noticeable gap. Stranger still, this hole in our records remains regardless of how many drones we send. Which just means something's blocking the scan there. Suspicious. What's going on here? Some kind of camera interference?
Who knows what's out there on this vast sheet of ice?
What do you mean who knows what's out there?
Here?
Looks like their MTs just got home. Shut them down.
Okay. By Rubiconian, they might just mean the people who used to live on Rubicon before the fires of Ibis, like the actual humans. I don't think they're some weird alien species. But I still feel like there's a coral consciousness nonsense going on. Get back here.
Flight 10 definition at 50%.
Oh, that's not great. Running out of shotgun blasts. Oh, nice. That counted for a lot. I really wish I could change directions for my melee attack for the second hit. Whoa, that's a big boy. Ooh, not great.
50%.
Okay, that shield thing actually isn't that amazing.
One repair kit remaining.
Sheesh. Okay, more people to get rid of here. Wow. Yeah, running face first into missiles really hurts.
AP at 50%.
There we go. At least it has good, like, circular AoE. What am I doing? What drone am I missing here? Oh, down there. Okay. Who's looking at me? These guys? What? There we go. They're kind enough to sit still, which I appreciate.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I'm gonna get rid of all these guys. I think I have to get in the habit of not doing a full charged hit though. It's just not always necessary. Okay, here we go.
No repair kits remaining.
Sonar's picking up something strange. Whatever it is, you can't miss it. Some kind of massive cave, perhaps? How could there be a cavity under this vast sheet of ice?
Very interesting. I'll make a copy of this.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. Taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
We have to stop them from taking their drones back? Okay. Yes, we have to go back up here. Wow, that was such a miss. There we go. Alright, these guys trying to missile me need to stop. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, it really hurts if you're in the air and get hit by a missile. That is not something you want. Ooh, supply crate. That means boss battle. Thank goodness that these things exist, by the way. Otherwise, there's no way I'd be ready for a boss battle now. Look at that. Unaware. What do we want to do here? Just charge in?
AC! That must be the independent merc. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them, 621.
There we go. Get rid of the ships.
What's that sound?
Hmm? What's above us? What? Hello?
That ship. It's identifying as PCA.
Oh boy. I'm trying to blast it.
That's not subject guard. Did they send in an enforcement squad?
I am fighting back. Don't worry. You don't have to tell me twice.
621. That's an LC. PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
I don't know what's happening. Yep.
One repair kit remaining.
trying to be careful, but I'm just dying here. Okay, killed one. Okay, I'm getting rid of this guy on the ground first. Here we go. Okay, the fact that I'm just floating around like that is annoying. Come on, hit him. There we go. Oh no. I need to get this rid of this guy first, though. I don't have time for evasive action. Ugh. Oh boy, that was close. Go away. Is he dead? Alright, are we good? They're lasering the crap out of everything, but I don't have any health left. All I have is my shield that I can use for a moment. Wow, look at that. Are they done firing? Oh no. I've got to do this. I'm going straight for the ship. It's the best I can do. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm blasting it. Hey, it has a health bar. Okay, so yeah. Let me try this. Let me try switching to the ranged one. There we go. Then we'll restart from checkpoint. How about that? I feel like the ranged one's going to be better for this. Alright. So we know now that we don't actually have to
That must be the independent merc.
deal with these guys, honestly.
Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Ow.
Eliminate them, 621.
Wait. What's that sound?
Okay, incoming lasers, right? Go, go, go! Oh, I shouldn't have healed already.
That
Okay.
ship, it's identifying as PCA.
Let's start shooting it. Okay, I can't go high enough though.
It's not subject guard. They sent in an enforcement squad. 621, that's an LC. The PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
Okay, maybe this isn't working out so well.
30%.
Yeah, I know my AC's damaged. Telling me it isn't gonna help. Got a lot of heavy weaponry,
At 30%.
which is cool and all, but okay. Can you please stop? They just keep dodging.
At 30%.
Maybe I can just hide from them. Can I go back? I can't. I can't go back here. I'm just curious if I could just hide back here and just dodge until it returns and then lasers everything. Because it murders them, doesn't it? Well, in that case, it didn't. Huh. Okay, well, we'll try this again with the regular one, regular AC. I really feel like these grenade launcher things are not doing me any favors, though.
Must be the independent merc.
They just don't hit.
Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Wow.
Eliminate them, 621.
This guy hurts too much.
50%. AP at 30%.
Wait. I said stop.
2 repair kits remaining.
Okay, it definitely does kill those ones.
That ship. It's identifying as PCA.
AP at 50%.
Where do these enemies come from? They come from the back? Is that it? Yeah, they do.
That subject guard.
So there's 4 of them.
Sent in an enforcement squad. 621. That's an LC.
I just don't know if fighting back is the right answer.
Big step up from subject guard MT.
When there's just like so much lasers and stuff going on. I feel like what I actually need is
1 repair kit remaining.
just a bunch of tankiness and firepower.
AP at
'Cause there's just no way. There's no way that's gonna work out. Alright, let's just try to be better. How about that? Let's try to just be better at the game. And see if that works.
AC! That must be the independent merc.
Alright,
Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them, 621.
there we go.
Wait. What's that sound? Mama! No!
Okay, there's the lasers.
That ship. It's identifying as PCA.
Alright, I have to wait till they come out of there and then just hack them.
50%.
I really don't like those things blasting at me.
That's not subject guard. Did they send in an enforcement squad?
Oh, they're unaware initially. I just murdered the heck out of them. Wait, that's huge.
621. That's an LC. PCA's rank and file, and a big step up from subject guard MTs.
Be careful, Raven.
AP at 50%.
There we go. Come on, please die.
At 30%.
Holy. Why is there so many? I feel like I killed so many of them in that initial conflict, but they still exist. Okay. I still have no heals though. Like I'm in the same situation as I was the first time.
They've deployed drones. Intercept 621.
Okay, I'll intercept. I'm trying. Okay. Are we good?
The deck 621.
Get onto it.
Warship by smashing the bridge.
The bridge, okay.
At 30%.
Shields up.
Enemy warship has taken critical damage.
Did I do it?
Propulsion systems compromised.
Oh no.
Deploy. Get clear, 621.
I'm clear. I have no health. Sheesh. Alright, that was a rough one. That was a rough one for sure. Even with like the damage mitigation, I still am so squishy, I feel like. Phew.
Looks like the coast is clear. The closure area is SG's jurisdiction. Why send an enforcement squad in a warship? Special mission, maybe? Or was it? Wait. Over there.
Another one? Even bigger? So the government's come, huh? Planetary Closure Administration.
The PCA. They're coming.
Looks like we got
Is that a
little
bad
too
thing?
eager, 621. Us and the corporations both.
Are we upset that the government's stepping into this? I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest. Sounds like it could be a good thing, but I don't know anything about the government
Hey,
here.
Raven. It's me, Rusty. Your old buddy from the Vespers. Haven't talked since we climbed the wall.
And then
I'd
you
love to
abandoned
catch
me
up, but
at that point,
I'll
I
cut to the
remember.
chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. And
Makes
if you ask
sense.
me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched.
That also makes sense.
At this rate, the Corps, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together. I'm sending you a request from the Archibald's group. We could use the wall climbers' help.
So they're just calling us the wall climber? I think you can think of a better name than that. I think I like our name Raven better than
One
wall
new
climber.
message.
I see you got a call from V4. I've been contacted as well by the Balaam group. Seems both sides have been forced to halt the coral survey.
Mm-hmm.
Check the briefing, 621.
So are we supposed to fight against all of that? One person can't do that.
I've picked up a good job for you too. I know you've established yourself as one of the corporation's preferred mercenaries. But I was hoping you might learn more about the people who live on Rubicon.
Okay. Sounds good to me. One moment while I deal with that alarm that I set up. Okay. Now that I'm back, I feel like I need to make another build. So I'm going to save this current build here. And then I feel like I need to make something that has a bit more defense to it. I don't know. So I'm going to load the ranged build, and I'm going to modify that. See if I can make us tankier than we are now, because this is... Our current state is not okay. Okay. There we go. Have a few more builds now, including a tanky tank build. Hopefully it'll give me more options if I run into too many problems. I really do need more money, though. Okay, so they all give different amounts of rewards. Attack refueling base, eliminate... Oh, I have to eliminate him? And tunnel sabotage. What do I actually want to do here? Is this actually a choice that I have? Or do I end up doing all of them? I'm pretty sure I end up doing all of them. Let's start with this one.
Got a job for you, 621. The Balaam group sent us a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We will be conducting a diversionary operation to attract the PCA's attention. You are to report to the Engebret Tunnel in the Central Ice Field. It's a derelict watch point, slated for restoration by the PCA in the near future. Infiltrate the tunnel, then find and destroy the sensor they're planning to repair. The objective is to distract the PCA and divert forces from their local base. Briefing over. Counting on you, Gun 13.
Yeah, we have a lot of good names. Gun 13, Raven. Why does the other guy have to call us Wall Climber or whatever? Okay, so that's the information on that. Which one was the one that the Rubiconian was trying to give me, though? Was it this one?
Hey, buddy. This job comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group.
Okay, maybe I
Here's
can
the
decide, though, because we're supposed to kill this
They want
guy
you to
in
attack
one of the
Yorgan
missions.
refueling base, a PCA foothold on Rubicon. The target is the energy refinery plant deep inside. Take that out and, well, it ought to slow down their suppression fleet at least. Until recently, Yorgan was one of Balam's Coral survey bases. It only took a day for the PCA suppression fleet to commandeer the base. You'll also find a number of fuel storage tanks that I've marked as pay targets. I want you to be a walking advertisement for opportunities in destruction.
Does V4 mean 5th generation augmented human number 4? Is that what his name actually means? Okay, so no, it's not him that we're eliminating. It's V... 7? Interesting, okay. Let's actually do this one first. I want to know if, like, I'm actually choosing something here. I don't think I am. I think I am going to just end up doing all the missions, but...
You're not their mascot, 621. Just focus on getting the job done.
Yeah, no problem. I don't feel attached to either of those companies.
System activating combat mode.
Commence mission.
What do we
Take
look
out
like
the PCA forces and head for the energy refinery plant.
when we're not in combat mode? Like when we're in travel mode. Also, do we fly in on that? I'm just curious. So I switched in my vertical missiles. I think it's a good idea.
Contact with AC of unknown affiliation.
It gives me a much more defensive option to use.
Terminate immediately.
Terminate immediately, we say. Yeah, that was never gonna hit anything. Wow. That did absolutely nothing. There we go.
We should do our best to take them out.
Alright, I will. Yeah, when it's just taking care of random enemies like this, I am a fan of the ability to have missiles. Okay, I guess I missed this guy. There we go. Alright, where's the fuel tanks, by the way? Did we pass one already? Is this one? I'm a little confused as to where the fuel tanks come into things here. Like, is this it? No? Okay. Just making sure. Who's shooting at me? There we go.
Code 5, unaffiliated AC. Moving to terminate.
Alright, well, you do your best. Slash him again. Missed.
AP at 50%.
Good, he's landed. Now's the chance.
2 repair kits remaining.
You see that, 621? That dome's your refinery plant.
Okay.
I've updated your marker data. Head for the target.
But what about the secondary objectives? Do I have a map, by the way? Oh, no, no, don't restart, don't restart. I don't actually know if I have a map. I'm pretty sure I don't. Look at this area, though. I'm glad we're getting new environments. Because this is just fun to look at. Walk around. It's not all the same thing. Like, what is... Hold on. You guys see... Like, that in the distance there. You see that? What is that?
Code 5,
What the heck is
unknown
that
AC.
building? It looks so weird.
Must be after the plant. Contain the situation. Terminate it.
Looks like an independent mercenaries assembly.
Leave the analysis.
We don't have the range targeting to deal with all this. Put on the shield. Dodge forward. Slash. What? These things are still alive? There we go. I think that was the right time to use the shield.
AP at 50%.
Out.
Collect any corporate data you can find. The system.
Wait. Code 1-5.
It's that AC. Terminate it.
1 repair kit remaining.
Blast him. Oh, we got some nice cover here. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That also didn't work out. That is also the wrong button. I can just use my overhead missiles to bomb them to death. I love that. It's super convenient. Okay. What else am I doing here? Oh, wait, that's one of the things you need to kill.
Confirmed. Fuel storage tank destroyed. There should be more. Let's run some extra credit.
Code 1-5.
It's the Vanguard.
Nice.
Handle it.
Good. So now I know what they look like. They're the green ones. Oh, down there. Okay. Look at how small that is. Look at that. That's adorable. My little toy car.
AP at 50%.
That works. Alright, so we want to go down there though. Where is he? Come on, lock on. Go, missiles, go.
Code 5.
Rain down.
They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven.
Are they locked on? I don't think they can really shoot me when I'm way up here. Pretty sure they're kind of screwed. Oh, that guy can. Okay, I need to take care of the rest of these little guys first, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I do just need to rush there. Blast him. Okay, let's drop down then. Let's get some cover. No, that's... Okay, whatever. That worked out. Whew. It almost didn't work. There we go. Safe. Yeah, let's just slash them. How about that? One good slash in the middle here should do it. No, that wasn't quite it, but whatever. Okay, so confirmed it doesn't go through walls.
Ammunition at 50%.
That's too bad. Is that it? Nope, there's some more.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
We're going through lots of ammo, but I think that's fine. If we are going to have a boss battle in this one, I'm sure we'll get a refill. Okay. I think we're good. Let's head back up. Wow, this guy's not paying any attention to me at all. Just completely ignored everything that happened. Oh, there's the supply. Hold up. I was right. We are supplying up here. That means boss battle imminent or something.
That's the refinery plant. 621.
Code 5. Hostile AC sighted.
I'm flying over. Can we make it all the way?
Code 78.
Not quite. There we go. Now I made it. Okay, I probably want to leave. Probably want to get out of there.
Target destroyed. Our work here is done, 621.
Beautiful.
Something in the stratosphere. It's approaching fast.
Uh-oh. Run, run, run.
023 attending scene. Watch point report checked out.
Ooh, that looks new.
Call sign Raven.
What's
Priority
that?
subject for termination. High on the list.
What's that right-hand weapon? That looks pretty deadly.
I've identified PCA SP, Special Forces. We can't afford to take chances. 621. Eliminate them. Extra boy. PCA SP machines. They're highly mobile execution.
Jeez, stuff is happening.
Target Raven terminated.
Okay, I tried to turn on my shield.
Requesting intelligence review. Observations found
It just takes so long to activate it. It takes so long to activate my shield, and it doesn't even seem to protect me that well.
Identified PCA
But I'll put it on again.
Special Forces.
Oh boy.
Code 3 with Charlie. The lieutenant is down.
And blast him.
Proceeding as planned.
One PCA SP craft destroyed.
We're not done yet. Stay focused, 621.
Yeah, we're almost done though. It's fine. There we go. No one runs the what? Well, whatever it was, it doesn't matter now.
PCA SP craft destroyed.
I'm sure our paymasters planned for that too. They got their walking advertisement all right.
So they knew that those things were gonna come fight us, and didn't bother to tell us. We better charge them extra for that. We did get a lot of money out of that mission. Jeez.
One new message.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V.A. Pater here. Impressive work on the refueling base assault. V4 has left me a message addressed to you, if I may. I knew you could do it, buddy. I've got my eye on you. That is all. We at the Archivist Group
Thanks.
expect much from you.
An inspiring message. Okay. But hold on a second. So now we can know, do those two missions still exist? They do. Okay, so there is no form of choice or anything like that. That's what I wanted to know. Alright, let me see. I have a bunch of money again. I'm going to see what other stuff I can buy, because I'm kind of interested in the laser cannon. Yeah. I'm interested in the laser cannon, I think. Oh, but I'm also interested in the missile launcher. Maybe that's what I go with. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the giant missile launcher unit. And I think I'm also... Is it available on this side too? It is. I think I'm just going to get 2 of them. And I'm going to equip those. If I can. If I have the capacity. Oh! Wait, there's the whole 2 back unit thing. Did I not notice that before? Or am I only now getting the ability for that? Huh. So now I can actually put the stuff on there. Wait, hold about. What about this one? Can this use it can use melee weapons? Hold on a second. Let me test this. I need to test this. We're gonna deploy on a test run. I want to see how that works. Maybe it's because we changed our frame. No, it is just a weapon switch. Oh! But it lets us use 2 melee weapons and switch between them. So that we can continuously be meleeing while one's on cooldown. Oh, I'm seeing the potential value. I'm seeing the potential value here. Constant melee attacks. Okay, I get it. I get it now. The question is, do I want to go with that? Maybe. Maybe I do. I don't know if I want to go with that right now, though. Because I don't like the other melee option. So I think I'm gonna not worry about that for now. Oh, wait, what is this? How did I not notice this before? This is a melee weapon you're gonna hit with multiple times. It looks like. Look at that. Hold on. Repeated attacks induce a forced electrical discharge effect on afflicted craft. Charged to expose the core rod of the baton and attack with a brutal electrified thrust. 3 consecutive hits. Hold on. I want that. I need to sell something to get it though. So it doesn't have a lot of range. But it is interesting. And being able to constantly be meleeing like this is indeed interesting. I do kind of like it. We have the missiles continuously put pressure on them, and then we can keep switching weapons. We can do that and then just slice, slice, slice. And we can charge it up as well, and then switch and continue to slash. I kind of like that, and I think I wanna play around with that. So we're gonna go into the next mission with this setup. Let's do it. Tunnel sabotage.
I don't think Dafeng appreciates your true value. I'll talk to them.
I mean, we've done a lot of missions for them already. They really should understand our value.
Main system activating combat mode.
But yeah, them just using us to be a distraction over at the tunnel
Destroy the old sensor at the end of the underground tunnel.
does seem like a little bit of a smaller
This
task.
place may be derelict, but it won't be left undefended. Keep your guard up, 621.
Yeah, we got some stuff to shoot.
Code 1-5, unaffiliated AC.
An attack? Why?
Whoop. Where'd he go?
We went to an underground
Lost track. Slice, 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 slice. Love it. We're truly playing Dark Souls now.
Gun 13, come in, Raven. PCA ground forces are headed your way earlier than planned. Make sure they stay busy. You know what to do. Over and out.
You heard him, 621. Destroy the target and get out of there.
Alright. Get out of here, guys. Okay, who's... Appreciate if they stopped that. Okay, so how many can I lock with this missile launcher, by the way? So if I hold it right, is that how I lock multiple? Yeah, it is. 4, 5... I think that's it. I think I did it right. I don't know, actually, no. Okay, seems like I didn't. Seems like I did it wrong. Whatever. It's fine. What's happening? I don't think I want to be here, do I? What is even going on here? Are they all doing that? All these little guys? There we go. I guess they were. Wait, what's in here?
That's the target. It's
Oh.
protected by a basic shield. Just hit it from the inside.
Okay. Let's go on in.
Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Run!
Wait. Coral response is strong.
Uh-oh, anomaly?
A coral surge. That shouldn't have been enough to... 621.
I'm way ahead of you, buddy. I already could tell.
Your armor can't take it.
I could already tell that I needed to get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh.
Is who's responsible?
They're not your priority, 621.
I'm going. Go. Yeah, no, I figured when things when things were exploding that I should probably go.
Warrior status.
We can answer that later. Get out now, 621.
Run.
This. Things are moving faster than expected.
Watch points?
Activated core will eat through your armor. You have to hurry, Raven.
Yeah, am I going the right way?
AP at 50%.
What am I doing? Hello? Access?
No repair kits remaining.
I don't know what I just grabbed, but I just grabbed something. I feel like I went the wrong way. I just gotta go. Fun. Okay.
31C. What's the system's verdict?
You're almost to ground level. Hurry, Raven.
AP.
I'm going. I need to get out of here.
Straight up.
Yep, I'm going straight up.
The core's
Or as straight up as I can.
621, don't fall behind.
Woo! I have no health. And no heals. Did I make it? Just barely. Somehow is right.
Job's finished. Head back and rest, 621.
one
Sheesh.
misstep, and that coral surge would have swallowed you whole. Raven, must you always put your life on the line?
I have no idea, honestly. I don't know why we put our life on the line, why we do the things we do. We just kind of do. And it really just barely worked out there. Yeah, that mission was not worth the money. Nebula plasma rifle. That's new.
One new message.
Attention, Code 13 Raven! I have a message for you from Commander Michigan, following your success at the Angerbred Tunnel. Sounds like you stared death in the face when all that coral came rushing up. That's one way to light a fire under your ass. Keep it alive for the next field trip. Over and out!
Okay. Guys making light of the fact of that we just nearly lost our life, but sure. Let me see. Is that something we have to buy? Yes. Focuses on suppressive potential, prioritizing rapid fire performance over explosive power. Can be charged. Let me see. Okay, so that's the charged version? No, this is. Interesting. I think I'll stick with what I've got. But what I might do is... I'm not really sold, I don't think, on the dual melee approach just yet. Not for this particular... Like, not unless we're really fighting a boss that needs that. So I'm going to save this and switch things around again. Oh, they also gave me one. Interesting. Okay, I think I like these missile launchers. They allow me to... They fire off quicker than the other ones. And then I can go in with the melee. I think I prefer this. So I think that's what I'm going to do for my current setup. I am a fan of the whole vertical missile thing. Alright. Let's just get going, I guess. Last one.